This video demonstrates the cascading part of inline stuff of cascading style sheets. So let's go to jsfiddle.net. You can close out all these blue things up here. And let's create a div, all right? And let's put something inside the div. Let's put an H1 element inside the div, and we'll just say this is an inline style. Okay, so now because the H1 is inside the div, let's indent it over like it should be indented. Okay, so now let's run this and see what happens. Make sure it works. Okay, so we have black text on white. Now let's take this div and let's say we want as style equals background color of yellow, right? So I'm going to make the background color yellow inside of the div. So I'm going to run, and now you see that there's a yellow background around this div, right? But now let's try this. Let's take the same thing. I'm going to do style equals background color dash color, and I'm going to say background color is gray, right? I'm sure I have the quotation at the end. Okay, so when I hit run, as you can see, the H1, the background color is saying the background color should be gray, but the div is saying that the background color should be yellow. Which one wins? There's more than one CSS being applied to the same thing, the same text, right? So let's run it and see which one wins. And as you can see, the gray color wins, and that's because the gray is being applied to the more specific instead of the more general, the div. And the closer it is, the more specific it is, the more weight it's given when the browser decides which CSS to show. And that's the cascading part. You can have more than one style that applies to an element, but then the browser has to decide which one to apply, and that's the cascading part. It decides which one applies based on the weight of a whole bunch of factors.